Good morning, YouTube. My name is John Peace for Come Talk With Me Speech Therapy Services, and today we're going to be doing a video on how to make the j sound, the production of the j sound. I hope this is beneficial to you as you build your articulation skills to move you to the next level, whether it's your job or school. Hope this is helpful to you. Thanks for joining me. By definition, the j sound is an affricate sound. It is a combination of two sound classes, stops and fricative, and is thus notated with two symbols representing the two sound classes, d and j. J is also labeled as alveolar and voiced. As an affricate, the air stream is first sealed by the tongue between the closed vocal folds and the hard palate. Then it is released with an initial burst and gradual release of the air through the rest of the oral cavity with the tongue raised to the alveolar ridge. The components of this sound when making the sound are your teeth, your tongue, breath or air stream, velum and hard palate, and your voice box, which contains the closed vocal folds. Steps to making the j sound. Firstly, we take a small to medium breath and hold. This immediately closes the vocal folds in the larynx. That's the first seal. Secondly, we arch the back of the tongue to the hard palate and the velum, creating a pocket, a full seal of the air. Third, we bring our tongue to the alveolar ridge, which is a bump just behind the upper front teeth. We say silently. At the same time, we lower our tongue from the hard palate and release the breath that we are holding. After we have done that, we should have the j sound. Here's a picture of the articulators involved in making that j sound. Here you have your voice box, which contains the vocal folds, which are initially closed. Voice box is also called your larynx. Next we have our velum and palate. Right here's the velum, and here's your palate. And right just behind your front teeth we have a bumpy section called the alveolar ridge. In position 1 here we have the voice box sealed. Then we bring our tongue to the hard palate and velum, creating a pocket of air right here. That's the first containment of air. Then position 2, we bring our tongue to the alveolar ridge, slowly lowering the tongue to release the air and create that sound. I'm going to attempt to demonstrate how we make this sound, the steps involved in making the j sound. When we begin to practice this sound, after we have produced it by itself in isolation, we move to syllables. And we want to do each of these syllables at least 15 times with the correct movement of articulators and sound production. So let's begin with the first one. First one is Joe. Next, Ja. Next, G. Next, J. And next, J. Here's a syllable with the J at the end. Aj. Adge, edge, udge, idge. Here's with j in the middle. Ojo, aja, ijo, ija, iji. Next, we move our practice to words. Words that begin with j, words that have j in the middle, words with j at the end. Let's begin with the first. Jump, jot, gentle, jab, gin. J in the middle. Ajar, eject, banjo, dungeon, bungee. J at the end. Cage, fudge, badge, nudge, hedge. Then we move on to sentences, just sentences. Number 1. Jenny's frog jumped right over the hedge into the bird's cage. Number 2. The gym teacher will encourage students to jot their names on their backpacks. Number 3. The aging budgie parrot was very gentle. Number 4. The bungee officer told the man to jot down his badge number. Number 5. The doors to the cage and dungeon were left ajar. All of these sentences, I would suggest that they are practiced, as well as the words, are practiced at least 25 times a piece to get the correct articulation, and in an isolated context as well as in a natural speech context over here with sentences, okay? Thanks for joining me in this presentation or video of how to make the ch sound. I hope again this video is helpful to you as you build your articulation skills. Have a great day and God bless. See you on the next one.